gorgeous weather, garden chronicles. So Ian and I did our fortnightly tune-in, celebrating and looking back on 10 years of deciding to put God at the centre of our marriage when we started on the course Intimate Encounters, and then we 2 years later trained to become relationship support coaches ourselves. What came out of last night and just tuning in, so this is for you. This is something that we've been doing and we've reaped the benefits of, so this is for you, for the ladies out there. So the first thing is, what are you making? I thought, what atmosphere are you making in your home? If you've got children, they're looking and absorbing what mum and dad are doing. So I think the biggest thing you can do, start doing straight away, is to respect your partner, respect your husband. Doyle says that respect is like oxygen to men, and I think they're wise words. So that would be the first thing for you to check yourself on. Are you actually respecting your partner? And make that change. Do it. You can start that straight away. The second thing is, what are you creating? I think that's about what atmosphere are you creating? I mean, we all sort of get, and we talk about this thing about an attitude of gratitude and thankfulness. I mean, we're on Thankful Thursday, but how many of us are actually walking our talk in our marriage? So that'd be my next thing for you to do, ladies, is to actually write a letter to your husband and list the things that you're thankful and grateful for that he does, and think of specific things. I mean, I could share my list here of what Ian's. I suppose I could read out a couple. I've got the list here. I mean, just things like, he doesn't have to, but he puts petrol in the car for me. I really appreciate that. The way that he helps Izzy with her homework and supports her with all her little sports clubs. I really appreciate that. And he's busy at work, but we have a gardening chap that comes in, and we had somebody to help out when we had to redo the front room because it was a big project, replastering and whatnot. But he really gets hold of these people and he project manages it, which means that I don't have to get involved in it all, and I really appreciate that as well. So they're just 3 things. Whether you actually choose to share that with your husband, or you just start journaling every day, maybe 3 things. I think it'll just have a huge impact when we, switch to tuning in. What is it, he's actually doing right, rather than we can get carried away with focusing on everything we think that they're doing wrong. And then the last thing is, and I haven't brought the sheet of paper out with me, that's interesting. I wanted to cover the how we actually physically. So we're planting, we're sowing the seeds of love. That's what I was talking about on the earlier video this week. So how do we actually do that? And there's actually an acronym that we use, and I'll list it out in the description on this vid. But it's caress, and it's things like caring, attention, respect. What's the E one? I don't know, I can't remember what the E one is, but it's actually a survey that's been done, and it's been found that these are the top intimacy needs that couples say that they require. So I will list it on the vid. So if you're looking to sow the seeds of love, in your marriage, then these are the these are the things that you need to be sowing into your marriage. And I think I've talked about this before previously, that the woman sets the tone and the standards of the relationship, so we're leading by example. I don't think there's any need to make some big massive announcement that you're having a change of heart around your marriage in a positive way, so that you can really impact your children and have a knock-on effect to people around you. You know, it isn't always necessary that you've got to involve your partner. You can start leading by example, and I can assure you, when you're respectful and in gratitude, and you're actively planting and sowing seeds of security, support, encouragement, that was what the E was, your husband will notice, and he will get it. So there, that's what I wanted to share with you today. God bless. Bye.